Hey guys, good afternoon. Great to be here. V5O power. Anyways, I put about 10 minutes of material together for you guys. I'll be showing some samples and sharing my screen for a little while, but I just wanted to start off by giving you a little bit of my history. I grew up in Manalapan, New Jersey. Now reside in Chatham, New Jersey. I'm married with two kids. I just wanted to let you guys know, in high school, I was very intrigued with the printing process. So we had an option to, do that as one of the vocational parts of the high school. So in high school, I took a printing class and I really enjoyed it. So when I was looking at colleges, I wanted to focus in the print world. So I went ahead and found, the best school in the country for printing was RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology. So I went ahead and applied there, and luckily I got in. So it was a pretty good experience. About 8,000 students there, a lot of engineers, a lot of packaging people, a lot of hospitality, designers, photographers. So it was an unbelievable school for print. And while we were there, I got a hands-on experience with everything you can imagine. We ran the printing presses, we ran the computer programs. I actually knew, probably 30–40% of what I was doing my first year out of college. So it was very easy. It's sort of like coming out of Harvard. Anybody coming out of RIT, the 800 of us coming out that year. We all had jobs, in the middle of our senior years, we had jobs lined up already. So that was really cool and exciting that I was able to go to college and actually find a job and have an idea of what I was doing my first year. So I worked a lot the first couple of years on the production level, just learning the business. And then from there, I got into sales. And it's been a tough business of 24 years now. There's been a lot of ups and downs in the business. Good years, bad years. Overall, it's a decent living, not unbelievable, but a decent living. We, as a lot of I think I've spoken to all of you before, we do a lot of different types of printing, and I'm going to try to show some samples. I might have shown some of them before or not, but it's just obviously very easy when you guys have a visual of what we're doing. So we work in a lot of different industries, a lot of different verticals. One of our biggest verticals is real estate. So in real estate, I'm just going to show some samples as I talk. In real estate, we help both commercial firms and residential firms with things like, postcards, for sale postcards for commercial firms and residential firms. This is Compass, a residential firm. So a lot of what we try to do for these firms is we try to set up web to print systems for them, so they can go, so the agents can go on and order their own materials. So we would typically work that through corporate marketing. And we would come up with designs and displays and make sure everything's up to the corporate guidelines and standards. So when they go on to order something, it's kind of, there's no issues what they're ordering. All the images are approved, all the copies approved. And there's no issues with salespeople trying to go rogue and do crazy things, because a lot of salespeople in general try to do that and go against corporate guidelines. So typically, I go with the corporate side and not specifically deal with brokers directly. These are some more postcards we do for Cushman & Wakefield.
Scott?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I ask you just a quick question?
Of course, Rick.
I think when you start your presentation, you
Sure.
might want to let some people know that you're not actually like selling printing equipment, and you're actually doing the actual printing, because I thought that you actually sold printing equipment from kind of your other
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that was And when you started talking about brochures and stuff, then all of a sudden I caught on that you actually are doing the printing for companies. So,
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Fred. So yeah, we produce all different types of materials, including some of the stuff I'm showing you here. We have 50,000 square feet of space here in Clifton, New Jersey. We have 10 presses that we print on. We do fulfillment and mailings, and we're really a one-stop shop. So going back to the real estate, this is like a really high-end, hardbound book we did. This is somebody just kind of showing the this specific guy, Bob Knackel, who sells buildings. This was like a kind of a yearbook for him, showing all of the buildings he's ever sold, which was like, you know, billions and billions of dollars of buildings. So this is like more of like a high-end type job. So that's a lot of what we do, what we produce and print for the real estate industry. We also do a lot of work for the automotive industry. We work with Ferrari and Maserati, Porsche, Aston Martin, and things. I'm going to show a couple of things we do for them, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. This is a cool Maserati brochure we produced with a nice silver stamping there. So this was a piece of mail that went out to 5,500 of their owners. This is something for Porsche we produced, a catalog for Porsche that we produced and printed. This went out, this is for the Porsche track experience. So this went out to all the Porsche, 200 Porsche dealers around the country to try to get people to join the Porsche track experience. This is something for Ferrari we produced. Just a big piece with more inserts inside. I won't bore you with everything, but this is something we did. This is a new model that came out, and we worked with Ferrari corporate marketing to send these out to the 75. Ferrari has 75 dealerships in North America. So a lot of these companies we're working, you know, they do have Canadian offices and headquarters. So we're working with North America in general, and sometimes in Mexico. This is something we did for Aston Martin. It's a lithograph we did here, which here, this was like a nice technique we did here, foil stamping and embossing here. So we also help a lot of our clients and the automotive folks with their events. We do a lot of signage. So we can actually, you know, we do banners. If there's a race, we'll do banners around the track. We'll print flags. We'll actually put stickers on the actual track. If you've ever seen a race, there's advertisements that stick right on the track. This is actually this is actually a roll of Alumagrip. So this is an outside material which you can stick on cement, concrete, and all of that good stuff. So that's the automotive. So, you know, we work with all types of companies. And we typically working with the marketing folks. You know, we work in healthcare. We work with pharmaceutical companies. And we also do very, very small jobs as well. We obviously have a lot of big clients I talk about, and we do big jobs. But if I have 40 jobs in right now, 35 of them are probably jobs that are under $5,000 that range from a $250 business card job, you know, to you know, $1,000 postcard job. So we do have the capabilities to print one of something, to print 10 of something, or to print a million of something. We really have all those capabilities. We do not compete with Vistaprint. We do not compete with online printers. Our clients are people that want, you know, good service, a good product, along with a competitive price. So one thing, I'm going to share my screen for a minute if I can. Let's see if it works. Looks like it's working. Here. Share. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So I was I'm gonna look away for a minute because I'm looking at my other screen. So so this was one hold on, let me see if I can go full screen mode, see if that's better. So as I said, we work with our bigger clients in trying to create these online web to print systems so they can order. So their agents, their offices, their salespeople, so they can just go on to these sites and just order whatever they want. So this is one we produce for CareMax, and we worked with them to put certain products on this web to print site. So we developed and set up this store. Obviously, you can see here they can order and personalize stationery, marketing and sales, promotional items, and other types of things. This is just the next screen where you can choose an item, and then this is where the item shows up, and you can either order the item as is, or you can try to personalize and customize the order in where you can put your own information in there, your own address in there, so you can get a customized order for your specific location. And this is where we show a proof that they will approve. And then this is the checkout. So we really do a lot of, we probably have about 25 of these web to print stores for a lot of our clients. It's really streamlined. It gives marketing, it really frees up time for marketing, because marketing is preparing all of this for their agents and salespeople, so they don't have to be bothered with calls and saying, hey, can you order me this? Can you design this for me? Can you put this together? So sales and marketing don't have to communicate, that much, because there's always seemed to be a fight with sales and marketing, because marketing can never do anything fast enough for the salespeople, because they want to get more marketing material out. So I just wanted to show you an example of this, which I've never really discussed on V5O. So I think this is important, that we can work with these companies and set up these online stores. I'm going to share a different screen now. I'm not sure how to do that, so I'm going to stop share. How am I doing on time?
You're on mute.
Of course, something else pops up on my screen and
What time
blocks
is it?
my
Oh,
mute.
it's 4:20.
Yep,
So-
you have about 4 more minutes.
Okay. So I'm just going to do something real quick, which is something else I've never discussed with V5O. Share screen here. Share. All right, cool. So something else we do is we customize and develop marketing portals. So this is actually a marketing portal that we developed for Cushman and Wakefield. There's a lot of, I'm going to kind of go quick here because there's not a ton of time, but this is kind of a marketing automation software in where the clients can create and send out emails and create and send out direct mail. So that we have about 1,500 people using this portal at Cushman and Wakefield for email and for print. So if I wanted to market a property, these are all their listings feeding in from their database. So what I can do is I can pick one listing and I can say market now. I can say let's market this for printing. All these different templates come up. So I can actually just choose a template. And what happens is whatever is in their database will show up in this template. So the only thing that was in the database for this listing was the image. So the image popped into the template with the address. Then we can go in and we can make corrections in all of these different areas. We can look at the back. This is the back of the postcard. That looks great. And we can continue there. And then you kind of go through an approval process there. So that was the print version of it. Very similar for the email. You can go again and you can mark it now.
I love this. I want to show this to a friend of mine who has an independent real estate brokerage.
So I'm trying to, I'm not sure what's going on now. It's not working with, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so this is like a really interesting piece of marketing software that changes the way people do business, right? Because people have different types of marketing technology. They have email, they have social, they have a database, they have a CRM, and And basically, we're able, when we implement these marketing portals, we're able to take away a lot of those other marketing technologies, and we can integrate with, you know, your CRM. We integrate with Salesforce. We integrate, in this case, with their database. So all the listings are coming into our system. So I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek of that we have these great online stores that we can make, and we have these great marketing portals that we sell to bigger enterprise companies. And it really streamlines the way their marketing works. And really helps their salespeople, and there's full analytics and data and reporting and all that great stuff. So, I mean, that's basically it. I just want to reiterate and say, you know, we do about $25 million of printing that we produce here, usually typically a year. And I showed you all these different items that we produce, and we're working with marketing people, and we're working with people that run events, and we're working with business owners for smaller companies. And I guess I'm just about out of time, so I'll open up for any questions.